The number of road deaths varies greatly across Europe. Romania topped the rankings with 92 fatalities per million inhabitants in 2013. That was almost twice the European average. Despite a 9% decline from the previous year, the figures remain concerningly high. At the opposite end, the lowest road fatality rates were reported from Sweden and the UK, at 28 and 29 deaths per million inhabitants, respectively. In 2011, a 34-year-old young man, Iulian Crăciun, was on the crosswalk in a wheelchair when he was hit by an SUV in central Bucharest. The driver fled the scene of the accident.
In Dorobanti Square, exactly at the crossing between Zambacian and Bella Street. I think that the driver who hit me started his car while the light was still red, so he could turn right even though he was still in the left lane. I was crossing. Probably he did not look straight ahead to check the pedestrians at the crosswalk.
Rapid intervention in accidents is vital. In Romania, an emergency rescue service called SMURD handles the most serious accidents. Its coordinator in the capital city, Dr. Bogdan Opriță, explained how paramedics are responding to the high frequency of road accidents.
I'm sure you know the number of deaths. It is still concerning. We are ranked first in the EU when it comes to road fatalities, and despite the downward trend over the past years, proportionally we can say that the number of seriously injured persons increased precisely because of pre-hospital intervention. In other words, because our paramedics now intervene faster, the number of people who used to die because of their injuries decreased.
Studies have shown that human factors are a major contributor to the number of road fatalities. Accidents may also be caused by bad roads, faulty cars, weather conditions, or even tire blowouts. But these factors are common across countries. So why does Romania rank so poorly? According to Romanian MP and lawyer Daniel Fenechiu, there are three main reasons.
Alcoolul, starea drumurilor.
I believe the main causes of the situation are alcohol, poor roads, and a cocky attitude in traffic.
On the other hand, Cristian Andrieș, police sub-commissioner and spokesperson for the traffic department of the Romanian police, identifies failure to observe traffic rules as the primary reason for accidents.
The main causes of serious accidents are misconduct of pedestrians at driver's speed. Other causes of serious accidents are drivers not giving way to pedestrians and vehicles not giving way to each other.
The director of Bucharest Driving License and Vehicle Registration Service, Police Chief Commissioner Dan Moșescu, shares these views.
In the first place is pedestrians crossing the street in inappropriate places and carelessly, and in the second and third places are vehicles not granting right-of-way to each other and drivers not giving way to pedestrians. So, the act of sanctioning is mainly directed towards fighting these three causes of serious accidents.
I wanted to hear the opinion of a driving expert. Constantin Titiaur, winner of 8 national rally championships and founder of Romania's first defensive driving school, gave his thoughts.
You'd probably be surprised, but when it comes to roads, we are doing fine. This is because we have poor roads. According to statistics, modern roads in Romania lead to a high number of accidents. Ignoring an element, which is education, when on a good road, the Romanian driver believes that they have to drive at 200 kilometers per hour. If, miraculously, all the roads were perfect in Romania, we would have even more road fatalities.
Accident victim Iulian Crăciun believes that there is one key contributor to the high number of accidents on Romania's roads.
Intolerance in traffic, from everybody's side.
Improving driver education could address some of Romania's current challenges. Although in Bucharest, for instance, only a third of people who enroll for the driving test actually pass the exam, Titiaur believes that driving schools should be stricter.
Unfortunately, in Romania, we don't have driving license schools, and I'm saying this even if it upsets some instructors. We have schools to release driving licenses. That is, people learn very little, just how to move the car and maybe to park it. Unfortunately, there is this mentality of teaching only the basics because drivers will eventually learn how to drive.
Others, however, consider that driver's education isn't the solution. In a small village of southern Romania, the local authority recently rehabilitated the county road in a way that many feel is an overzealous reaction to traffic safety concerns. Road signs abound every few meters. This is the Romanian village called Patru Frați. Here, on a stretch of road of over 1 kilometer, there are over 200 traffic signs. And as you can see, there's intense traffic. As a signatory of the European Road Safety Charter, Romania is obligated to reduce the number of road deaths. In order to raise awareness in traffic, the Romanian police are conducting a series of road safety campaigns.
The Romanian traffic police have started two major projects. First, the Stop Cockiness in Traffic project consisted of activities and materials designed to raise awareness among young people against the risk they expose themselves to intentionally or unintentionally. We've also started another campaign called Share the Traffic in order to teach motorcyclists and drivers to coexist in traffic.
Which further measures should Romanian authorities take to decrease the number of accidents? Director of Bucharest Driving License and Vehicle Registration Service, Police Chief Commissioner Dan Moșescu.
The number of road accidents can be decreased by addressing the main causes. There should be exercises with a strict mandate for policing one or two infringements. When the emphasis is on specific activities, the consequences will be obvious.
Romanian MP Daniel Fenechiu believes that there is room for improvement in the current legislation.
I think we have to learn from the European experience since we are the champions when it comes to road accidents. We have to look at those countries who have managed to stop criminality in traffic, and I think we have to borrow the measures who help them get where they are today, that is fewer accidents, and adjust them to the Romanian specificity.
Despite the change not being statistically significant, road safety in Romania has improved in recent years. In order for the change to become substantial, drivers and pedestrians alike need to support the efforts that the authorities are taking to improve road safety.